Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are about to enter Candlekeep. We hit up everything we can basically hit up, right? We didn't go to the clinic. Let's go to
Very
the clinic
well.
real quick. Yeah, when I say real quick, let's just teleport down there. Fuller?
Indeed.
I should have joined the army.
Well, I'll be, if it isn't someone with a tale to tell. Now, I don't know who is. I don't know who is. What have you been up to this past while? We're trying to get to the bottom of this metal crisis. I haven't put it all together yet, but the Iron Throne has their hand in it somehow. The Iron Throne? Two of their leaders are here right now in the central keep. I hope you know what you're doing because Candlekeep isn't a place for blind accusations. Look, we'll just pretend this topic never came up, okay? Don't be a coward.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
This way.
What we didn't get to do at the very beginning of the game because that priest was standing right there. And I've never done this. I've never gone back and taken the things that we've needed or that we didn't get previously. That's awesome. I love how it's all still there
Very
too.
well.
All right, let's get in here.
You must gather your party.
Now I don't know where this book is
If
that
you insist.
the lady wanted.
Something on your mind?
Thalak, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days I tutored you. Ah, Karan, you speak true. But it's not your fault. You prepared me as well you could for what lay beyond these walls. I just pray that I'm prepared for what I shall find within them now that I've returned. Why? What is wrong here? Shall I tell the Watchers? Yes, you need to call the Watchers, but first tell me, have you seen anything strange in the library today? Strange? Why, yes, that is just the word I would have used for that. Korvaz. Uh, Kovaraz fellow. He was right here beside me talking Alando's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice. I recognized the seer's words upon his quiet breath, but when I turned to steal a glance at him in the corner of my eye, it was the strangest things. His eyes were closed, and he was reciting the page after page, as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to their rightful place. I might, it might be wise to take a look. If Corveras is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave now. So Corveras is Servox spelled backwards for people that don't know.
If you insist.
What is that book again that we need?
A pretentious pile of petty ponderances. No wonder you surface folk never get anything done. You're too busy poring over ancient manuscripts. Where's the flair? Where's the excitement?
Listen, Drow, you should be grateful that you actually got to step foot in Candlekeep. Your kind would never. I mean, you are. Besides you and Viconia, besides the two of you, has anyone else stepped in? No. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. The Great Book of Unknowing. That's what we're looking for.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Hey, I remember you. Your father was Gorion, wasn't it? You should see all the strange fellows who've come to the keep these days. These men work for that mercantile organization, Iron Throne, I think they're called. They may have been they've been meeting with the two spookiest people I've ever seen. It's like clockwork. Every day they meet on the third floor to discuss who knows what kind of dastardly plots. I'm sure they're just boring old merchants counting their money.
Yes.
You, my friend, are incorrect. History of Cormier. No. I'm not going to talk to all these readers.
All right.
Fine. Fine.
These walls contain
Well, dip
the
me in broth and call me
world's
stewed if it
knowledge.
isn't little Thalic. Why, I haven't seen you for nearly, quite some time anyway. Hello, Theoden. How have you been? I still remember you running up and down the keep, your little swaddling clothes pestering the elders, spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Sure it was. Yep, of course, never did stay in those rags of yours long. Yes, I remember. How have you been? You'd be naked as a jaybird from the moment someone turned their back on you. I remember the day that fella Blackstaff came floating in, and there you were, tearing around the outer keep with Gorion, hot on your trail. Took the cloak right off his back, you did, and made yourself the cutest little... Yes, I remember. Can we drop it, please? How have you been? Wait, I remember it all now. There was Kelvin Blackstaff trying his hardest to look important while you ran through the stables with his cape tied around your waist. Such a lark, eh, Jessup? I thought I'd catch my death from laughing, I did. You and me both. Gorion was shaking like a leaf. He was so mad. This has been fun, but I need to get going. Nobody was sure what to do, and then old Kelvin mutters some words and catches you by the scruff of the neck with some sort of spectral hand. He hauls you out and drops you right in front of him, grabbing that filthy cape in the process. Everyone was scared, they were. Weren't they, Jessup? Sure enough, scared witless. Yep, and then old Kelvin burst out in the biggest laugh you ever heard. Everyone in the keep was laughing like mad except you, Thalic. You just stood there naked as the day you were born and wondering what the fuss was all about. I tell you, those were the days. Okay, I'm going to be going now. Oh, certainly, little one. Stop by in any old time, though. I got some paintings of you as a youngster. I'm sure your little friends would love to see. Remember one of Thalic in the bearskin rug, Jessup? Surely do. In the buff as usual. Cute as a bug you were. Now go play with your friends. Go on.
What is if you insist.
Oh, man. Is that knock? We don't need knock. A letter. The spawn of the Lord of Murder are fated to come into their inheritance through bloodshed and misery. It is the hope of their father that only one shall remain alive to inherit his legacy. I foresee the children of Baal shall kill each other in a bloody massacre. Well, you are correct about that. We already looked in there. God, I love this game, man.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
What?
Can I get this off before you... Nope. Hello, Thalic. It's good to see you here once again. A pity you could not have returned during a more restful time. Why? What's going on that would cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I'm sure. It's just that, well, things seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one, and some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. Who is that? It's a fellow named Corveras. I assume he's a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guest than the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. Young Shistel has been out of sorts for days now. He's not as thick-skinned as I. Remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. He seems a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It's been nice speaking with you.
If
Oh.
you
These
insist.
walls contain the world's knowledge.
Hello, I'm the level coordinator. Is there anything I can help you with? Could you tell me where I can find Tethoro? He's a very busy man. I don't keep track of his schedule. Sorry. He would have been useful here. I was wondering where I could find Ulrant. You'll find him in his apartment on the 6th floor. I wouldn't bother him there, though. He doesn't like unannounced intrusions. Sure. Oh, I already think I looked in that one. Where is this tone?
You need something, stranger?
There's Servok. Corvaris. I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Please do. My name is Corvaris. I used to work for your father, running messages to his Harper friends in Watergate before he passed on. He entrusted this ring to me, and asked that I give it to you should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? And what evil befell him, Corvaris? You were there. You saw it all. A woman, an armored figure, 2 ogres wielding clubs, and 2 archers. But Garion's petty magic was of little use against them, was it not? And you fled with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until dawn broke. And now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne, so close that you can almost touch them and wreak your revenge for that night. You're right, Corvaris, I was there. Myself, my father, and 6 others who tried to kill us. Where were you if you know so much? If you be so void of trust, I am surprised that you have made it this far. It is of little matter. Go seek your vengeance, or your doom, at the hands of the Iron Throne. I wash my hands of it.
In the year of the
Clown. I am going to cut your head off. One day, I might actually read all these books in the game.
But in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal
Alec, you look distressed. What is it, child? There's
Chaos
trouble
will be
here,
sown
Chanter.
from their
You must help me.
passage. So saith the wise Alondo.
Are you done? Are you done? Good Lord. You're right, I felt it too. Pray tell me how this aging frame can help you. As a chanter, you must know the history of this keep better than any other. I have grown up here. I've played within its walls, but there are many places I was never allowed to go. I'm older now, and I will go where I must. But please, are there places in this keep of which I was never told? But what right have you to ask that, child? Not a child anymore, Chanter. The entire keep is in danger, even if its most secret and sacred places. Even its most secret and sacred places. Please, Chanter. Gorion would have had it so. I'm growing old, and the young are not so young anymore, nor are the carefree so carefree. Alondo the Seer, the one who founded this fortress of knowledge and whose prophecies I chant each day, he is entombed deep within the bowels of this place. I tell you this, Doc, because you're right. It is time you knew. But I beg you, in Gorion's name, do not venture into those trapped and warded halls unless some higher power than myself bids you to go. Your stepfather would never forgive me for your loss. Now I must go. It's time to chant the seer's prophecies as I always have. So he tells us of the basically the catacombs. Wait, what was that? Chosen Mister. Damn.
It will be done.
And we'll be visiting those catacombs soon. Don't need luck. We already looked at that. I'll take a mouse. Could use another one of those. History of the Dead 3. Nope. And nope.
Fine.
Nope, not evil.
Very well.
These walls
Hello, I'm the level
contain
coordinator. Is
the
there anything I can help you with?
world's
Nope.
knowledge.
Is this book in the catacombs? It probably is. We're not going in there just yet.
I'm gone.
I think this is where the Iron Throne Council is. Yeah. There's Realtor and all the other people.
Very well.
Schistel. What was it that we read about this guy? Not evil.
Speak. It will be
No,
done.
excuse me, but I'm late for my class.
Leave me, stranger. I've work to do. All the monks gave me a warm welcome. Why not you? I have no interest in idle chatter. If you knew the daily routine of a monk, you would understand. I know the routine well. I lived here for many years. It's you that should know me. Of course. It is just I didn't recognize your face. I'm just not acquainted with all of the monks quite yet. I was not a monk. I think you're lying. You would do well to leave me be. I tire of this game. Take your questions and go away, monkey. Oh, I have many more questions to ask. For starters, who are you really? I'm your deaf, foolish mate. No, you're not. No, you are not, sir. I keep thinking I have draw upon Holy Night. What's up? You got nothing. Oh, congratulations. Where you going?
Indeed.
Punk ass.
Why me?
Very well.
I really like the ambiance and
Yet
music and
simple
everything
enough.
in Candlekeep. I think it fits so well.
Indeed.
I've done had enough of this.
Simple enough.
I'm gone.
If you insist.
I'm not picking up
Very
any more
well.
Wands of Fear. What's a Wand of Fear doing in Candlekeep?
Indeed.
You know what? Go ahead and take both of
What
these.
is if you insist? Simple enough.
These walls contain
What?
the
It will be done.
world's knowledge.
You know that guy, that
Mhm.
guy we just killed, what Shister or Shyster or whatever his
Simple
name is.
enough.
He didn't pop up as evil, but the priest in the building outside of Candlekeep did. I wonder if it's because
Fine.
he was a named
I'm
guy.
gone.
Fine.
This way.
Indeed.
I've done had enough of this.
Indeed. Simple enough. Speak. Indeed.
I'm gone.
Indeed.
Grease, blindness. Eh. Fortitude, I'll take that.
It will be done. It will be done. Fine.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Paitu. Thalik, it's good to see you. I trust you're well. I feel like life is dragging me along by a noose, Paito. Not good at all. My friend, I'm so sorry to hear this. Please, if you need to chat about anything, do not hesitate to come by my quarters. You remember where they are, don't you? No matter. First, we must make sure you get some rest. Gorion's old room is where you shall stay. No need to tell you where it is, I'm sure. Third room on the south corridor, just as it was. I believe there may be a few things Gorion left to you. Here, let me take you to the chest.
It will be done.
Thank you. I don't remember this. After you retrieve the scroll, it'd be good for you to see Teftoro. He's waiting for you just upstairs.
Fine.
I totally don't remember this. Hello, Thalik. If you're reading this, it means I have met an untimely death. I would tell you not to grieve for me, but I feel much better thinking that you would. There are things I must tell you in this letter that I might have told you before. However, if my death came too soon, then I would have never been given the chance. First off, I'm not your biological father. That distinction lies with an entity known as Baal. The Baal that I speak of is the one you know as a divinity. In the crisis known as the Time of Troubles, when the gods walked Faerun, Baal was also forced to walk in a mortal shell. He was somehow forewarned of the death that awaited him during this time. For reasons unknown to me, he sought out a woman of every race and forced himself upon them. Your mother was one of those women. And as you know, she died in childbirth. I had been her friend and on occasion lover. I felt obligated to raise you as my own. I have always thought of you as my child, and I hope that you still think of me as your father. You are a special child. The blood of the gods runs through your veins. If you must make use of our extensive library, you will find that our founder, Alondo, has many prophecies concerning the coming of the spawn of Baal. There are many who will want to use your powers for their own purposes. I am a man who calls himself Saravok, is the worst danger. He has studied here at Candlekeep and thus knows a great deal about your history and who you are.
Give me, it will be done. It will be done.
Come on.
You're a queer. I've done had enough of this.
Fine. It will be done.
I'm not sure if it's really designed to have me
I've
go take
done
care of
had
the
enough
Iron
of
Throne
this.
people first, go deal with all that, or to
Fine.
come do what I'm doing now.
This way.
If you insist.
Another cloak of protection. Very late in the game.
If you insist.
Oh man, excuse me. I hope I got that muted before I sneezed.
If you insist. It
All
will
right.
be done.
Our rules are very strict.
You there. Stop and surrender yourself. You are accused of murdering the men Brunos Caustic, Faldorn, whatever, and Ralter. What? If you give yourself up now, you will be assured a fair trial. I didn't murder anyone. What? Hang on. We might need to reload here. Yeah. Yeah. That's no bueno. Like, those guys are alive downstairs. Hang on, we're gonna reload. That's Garbo. Man, come on. Better get out of here with that. I do want to know what's up there, though, because there was a bunch of stuff that we could loot.
I'm gone.
Ah.
I've done had enough of this.
Cool. Useful, useful.
I've done had enough of this.
We'll come back and talk to him in a second. There's Tetoral.
Greetings, young one.
Ah, he's calling the damn guards on us. Okay, hang on, we gotta reload. Hang on. You hear the guards being summoned. Okay, hang on. Just a one.
This way.
Let's go back downstairs and have Thalic come up here. We're gonna give Thalic 2 potions of invisibility. You drink. And go up. Let's talk to this guy. You know, I should have. I wonder what he said to Emily.
way.
We did not pay attention
I'm
to that.
gone.
Someone disturbed.
What brings you here,
me.
child of Orion? I'm very busy and must ask that you visit another time.
Indeed.
Well, fine. I'll do that.
I'm gone.
Greetings, young
You there,
one.
I have come to speak with Thalic. Thou hast come to collect the inheritance from your father? He left several items, all of which are within his old room. You remember where his old room is, don't you? If you've somehow forgotten, it's on the 5th floor of the central keep. Please forgive me for my abrupt nature, but much requires my attention this day. It is important that we speak later of your foster father, but not for now. Not now. Let's go talk to him with Thalic. And he won't talk.
Yes.
Let's go downstairs and have a fight. We will give 1 to Thalic. And you can use your ring.
If you insist.
I really want to know
If
what's in
you
these. I'm
insist.
sorry. Faithful coin.
Our rules are very strict.
Let's go to Starmer.
If you insist.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Our rules
Leave me alone.
are very strict.
Alright. Nothing.
It will be
No,
done.
not nothing, but nothing worth our
Yes.
time.
Simple enough.
Let's go down and have a fight.
It will be done.
Not here.
Simple
I'm
enough.
back.
It will be done. If you insist.
Manus potentis virtus. Jalcales?
What is your will?
With my usual panache, I assume.
Again, you disturb me.
You wanna... Oh,
What?
he's invisible. Break your invisibility.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
There we go. I think that'll be good enough.
Fine.
My dear sir, you must realize that it is manners that make the gentleman. So would you kindly prove that you're one by leaving? The right people can afford to be rude, but it is not you. Leave now before my irate companion Bernos lets his temper get ahead of his reason. You're the leaders of the Iron Throne. We're the ones who've caused you so much trouble over the past weeks. We know what you're all about, and soon so will Duke Eltan. You're stupid enough to admit this. Well, my young friend, you may find safety within the library, but once you've left, there will be no place for you to run. I really want to fight. I really want to fight. I even buffed, thinking this would, like, they would just attack, but I completely forgot they don't. We're going to play into the whole frame thing, so we'll leave, but don't think this is the last of it. Not by a long shot. That's fine, little ones. I'm sure you can expect to see us. I'm sure we can expect to see you in the future, if not in person. Then at least your heads. I couldn't kill Realtor in cold blood. Something strange is going on in Cadlekeep, and I intend to investigate further. And now this is where we're
If
going to get
you insist.
accused of murder. Let's go get accused.
Indeed. Simple enough.
Our rules are very strict.
Either stop and surrender yourself. You're accused of murdering the men Brunos, Costco, Thaldorn, Tenhevik, and Realtor Anchev. Give yourself up now and you'll be assured a fair trial. I didn't murder anyone, so I'm perfectly willing to go to trial. My innocence of this accusation should be refuted quickly within a fair court of law. Well, I'm glad you still have some sense. Some of the sense Gorion taught you. Please follow me, and I'll assure everything will be sorted out quickly. Will you, though? So, Thalik, you sullied your father's name by defiling his home and bringing ruin to a peace that has lasted for centuries. I spit on you and all of your friends. Your transgressions will be punished in the most severe form. I formally accuse you of the murders of Brunos Kostak and Ryltar Anchev. But I've done nothing wrong, and why would you have accused me of such a thing? You were seen fleeing the site of the murder by the guest known as Corveras. From everything we have seen and found, it is not hard to figure out what your purpose was. From what I have been told, you've been trying to place all the misfortune of the Sword Coast squarely on the shoulders of the Iron Throne. I assume you and your friends are assassins in the employ of Om. Perhaps you were sent up north to create discord in the region before the Omnian invasion. It matters little. You and your friends are to be sent to Baldur's Gate, where an appropriate punishment will be administered. No. Hello, young one. I'm sorry to see thee in such terrible circumstances. I know thee well enough to know that you have been falsely accused. Tomorrow, Ulrant will most likely sentence thee to be sent to Baldur's Gate. There, thou would receive the death penalty for these actions. I know the Gorion would not want to see his only child killed a scant few weeks after his own death. Tis a favor to his memory that I help thee escape. Make thy way through the catacombs beneath the library, but disturb them not. I have your possessions with me. You must take them and go with haste. Do you know anyone by the name of Corvaris? I know of no one named Corvaris, but Corvaris is the reverse of Sarevok, a young man who accompanied the leaders of the Iron Throne when they first came. I know not where he is gone. It is not time for you to go, Thalic. I can teleport you to the secret room that leads to the catacombs, but from there you're on your own. You must be careful with the catacombs, as there are many guardians and traps. And perhaps whoever planned these murders. However dangerous the catacombs may be, they are safer than the alternative to Ulron's wrath. Alright, teleport us to the secret library.
Tis something most unnatural here, and I want no part of it.
Tatoril has freed me from my imprisonment, knowing that I am not guilty. He has sent me to the catacombs beneath Candlekeep, where I should be able to make my escape. I must then travel to Baldur's Gate to stop Sarevok, or Corvaris, as he's been calling himself recently.
If I recall correctly, it's Rock Crushes Lizard. I won't forget that one again.
Thank you, Bedoff. Anyway, we'll go ahead and end it here and pick it up in the next one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you have any comments, suggestions, or otherwise, please leave in the comment section below. And I hope to see you all in the next one.